Hello, my name is Taisha Ali, and you are now watching the Blueprint of American History, the Women in the Civil Rights Edition. Today is October 31st, and this is a project for my Africana Studies class 354. Let's get into it.
Trivia question. Who was the civil rights activist from South Carolina Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. named the mother of the movement? If you said A. Septima P. Clark, you are correct. Revered educator and civil rights activist pioneer Septima P. Clark was born Septima Poinsett on May 3, 1898 to parents Peter and Victoria Poinsett in Charleston, South Carolina. Septima was inspired by her parents' life. She was motivated by her family morals to get an education and to help others. Throughout her life, Septima P. Clark committed her career to advancing education and empowering communities. In 1916, after high school, Mrs. Clark became a grade school teacher. While teaching, Septima observed that teachers were denied fair compensation based on merit, and that black educators were barred from teaching in publicly funded schools. In response, she mobilized teachers, community leaders, and citizens to sign petitions demanding reform of Charleston's discriminatory teaching laws. Following the death of her husband Nery Clark, Septima P. Clark studied under W.E.B. Du Bois during her summer breaks before going back to school, earning her B.A. from Benedict College and her M.A. from Hampton Institute. Trivia question. Where did Mrs. Clark focus her activism during the civil rights movement? If you said C for education and social politics, you are correct. Septima P. Clark focused her activism on education and human rights policies. She believed in grassroots education and tackled issues in desegregation, citizenship education, and in teachers' salary equalization in a nonviolent way. Trivia question. What was the name of the civil rights organization Septima joined in 1961? If you said C for the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, you are correct. During her tenure as Director of Education for the SCLC, Clark joined members in traveling across communities to combat adult illiteracy and empower citizens through voter registration. Mrs. Clark retired from the Southern Christian Leadership Conference in the 1970s. Trivia question. Septima Poinsett Clark was honored with the Martin Luther King Jr. Award in what year? If you said A. 1970, you are correct. Throughout her lifetime, Septima P. Clark served on many boards and was honored with numerous awards and recognitions for her unwavering commitment to education and civil rights. What impact do you believe Mrs. Clark would have on the United States of today? Septima P. Clark died on December 15, 1987. The focus of Septima P. Clark activism has been seen all over the United States and especially in South Carolina. If she was alive today, one would assume she would still be educating and teaching in local underserved communities on policies and with voter suppression. Septima P. Clark, like many other civil rights activists, was a remarkable, caring woman who believed in serving her community. I hope this presentation was enlightening and thank you for watching. This is The Blueprint of American History, Women of the Civil Rights Edition.